kill him. I'll deal with the children.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? Guys, guess what? It's your brother, Electric Jack. I'm plugging in. You know what time it is for the 7 Deadly Sins. Now, I'm a little bit late. It's kind of been hard to speculate when the last few chapters are going on. Without further ado, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe notification bell. Try to follow this new page. Make sure you share it with everyone that got lost in the trends. Like I said, they shut down the old page due to some copyright BS. So, yeah, so we're starting all over. So I hope to get everybody back listening and everything like that, guys. And let's do the thing. And so we're reaching down to the very end of the 7 Deadly Sins, at least the manga series as far as we know. And this time for real, it seems like it's actually going to happen. Chapter 344 is where we're at. And it starts off with pretty much everyone saying their goodbyes and going their separate ways. And everyone's asking what they're going to be up to. And so we see that King and Deanne, now the respective King of the Fairy race and Queen of the Giant races, they are going to be living in the Fairy King Forest, and they're going to have a joint kingdom between giants and fairies. So it should be pretty productive for them, and everyone's really pretty excited about it. And so everyone asks what Bond and Elaine are up to, and they're apparently going on a beer tasting tour all over Britannia, and of course, King makes note that that's Bond's hobby, and Gotha tells him I don't see the problem with that at all. There are some things that can only be done now that things are peaceful at this point in time, and so like we defeated the Demon Lord and we stopped Kath, so our job as 7 Deadly Sins is done. Which Kath, I feel like the Kath fight was a bit underutilized and sudden, and I think it was a fail, but that's a catch for another day. So they're asking Gotha what's going on, and he's saying he's going to set out on a journey to find what that's his present where it's going to be. He's going to set out on journeys to find out what to do. And they say but you're getting lonely, and he's like no, I won't. You remember you guys said it yourself, if you're ever in trouble, we are there for you, all of us, the 7 Deadly Sins. So it shows a painting of his old friends, and of course Meliodas with a bright-eyed big smile. Says they'll always be friends, and they sure that they'll see each other somewhere along the way. And so everybody goes their separate ways in town. 4-way stop. Everybody goes a separate way, and Elizabeth says it's like there they go. And then Elizabeth says we're back to how we were at the start of our journey, just the three of us, and it's Hawk, Elizabeth, and Meliodas. And this is the thing that gets me. She says, even though it's only been about a year since then, I feel like I've been traveling with the others my whole life. So this entire series has supposedly taken place within a year. A hell of a year. That's for sure. And man, wow. I just can't believe it. I can't get over that fact. It's like, because there's so much that's happened since then. And, at that point, Hawk says, well, I guess I'll be moseying too. And they're like, you're going to go digging for leftovers now, he says, Hawk. He's like, no, I told you, you idiot, I'm going to purgatory to erect a grave for my brother. And, Elizabeth says, you're such a kind soul, Hawk. And they're like, just don't fall for me, Kay. And so Hawk, with that, he goes off and tells him to see you later. He's like, this isn't goodbye forever by any means. And so Meliodas asks how exactly is he planning on getting back to purgatory. And he's like, hold on. He stops as he's running. He's like, how do I get to purgatory? And at that point, we cut back to King Bartra, and we see King Bartra meeting with Meliodas and Elizabeth. And he's like, is it true, Meliodas, you'll marry Elizabeth? You'll really marry Elizabeth and succeed me as throne, as throne as king? And he's like, I see this is a quiet decision. I see this is quite the decision you've made. And so I guess this is Meliodas' proposal. We all know King Bartra offered it a couple chapters ago, but Meliodas didn't want it. And so Meliodas says, it's nothing. I ended up not having to go back to the demon world, and you've done so much for me too, Bartra. And so this is his repayment of, he'll become king, marry Elizabeth, which I mean he would have did anyways. But the added bonus of being the king and running diplomatic situations throughout the country, and so it seems like now the only reason he didn't accept it at first was because he wasn't going to be able to stay. But he was like, I don't have to go back to the demon world, and you've done so much for me. He said, the first things first, we must decide a date for your coronation. He said, it's fine, don't worry about that. He said, what are you saying? It's your first duty as king. He said, all that fuss and trouble is not my style. It's like the coronation is but a trifle compared to the political duties you'll have. There's the appointing of the new chief holy lord, and talks with the royal families of other countries, and plenty more jobs as well. He's like, first, I've got to go around Britannia on a honeymoon with Elizabeth. And so at that point, Barter says, you fool, a king has no time to go on trips like that. He's like, and then Mother says, then forget it. I won't be the king. And Vulture kind of loses that right there. What? Starts choking Meliodas, and it's like, how dare you deceive the king, you criminal. And after you said you'd marry Elizabeth and become the king. He's like, I only meant that you could take care of things for me until I get back from my trip. I'll do my job as king as soon as I'm back home. He says, huh? And Elizabeth says, I also want to travel before I become Queen of Leonis to visit all the places that have memories over the past 3,000 years of knowing Meliodas. So that's why. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pressure you. And she says, tells her father, don't apologize. He's a very overprotective father. He's kind of a little bit of a comic relief. And so, but I just can't wait to see the faces of my grandchildren. And so Meliodas and Elizabeth said, so that's why you were so insistent. And so we cut back to Hawk, and he's calling for Merlin. He's calling for Merlin to take him to purgatory. And he's like, I know you can hear me. I'm begging you. He said, as a fellow pig pal, she's bore sin of gluttony. So that's what he said. Check out, and that pig's yelling. That's what everybody sees. They see a pig talking to himself. And so eventually Merlin hears him, answers call. He's like, good grief, you're such a handful. She's like, I may be able to guarantee passage to purgatory, but not passage from. And at that point, a portal opens, and Hawk, just walks on through. And so Hawk, goes following through purgatory, the harsh, extreme environment is schooling. He's like, what is this place? He's like, it's hot, roasting pig hot. And then he says, now, wait, I'm freezing cold now. Now I'm chilled parboiled pork. And so he just mentioned all kind of different pork-based meals based off his environment that he's in. He says, I'll try breathing deeply, just breathing in the air. But he says, my belly, and then we see these ugly purgatory beasts, starting to come up on him. And Heart's not looking too good. He's like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And he's wobbling and burning up and freezing. He said, if I don't get out of here quick, I'll die. And at this point, he's saying, Merlin, can you actually cancel this whole thing? He's like, I don't want to, I guess I don't want to go back. But she can't hear him, obviously. And so he's like, this place is like a hell made of Meliodas' leftovers, he says. My poor dead brother's body all alone out there. And so he starts crying. He's like, brother, where are you? If you're dead, just answer me. Obviously, he wouldn't be able to answer him if he's dead, but that's the joke of it. And all of a sudden, he bumps into a big round figure. And he's like, hey, big guy, watch where you're going. Watch where you put your snout, he says. And so the bigger boy says, oops, sorry. And again, we come face to face with a giant boar that's snorting and says, And then Hawk looks at him in his pig form and is just like, They both look at each other for a minute. And of course, this pig, we met him before when Meliodas and Bone were in purgatory. And then so Hawk was like, why has purgatory got a dashing doppelganger of me? And the boar says, that fat round body, that adorable figure. Don't tell me you're, and at that point he says, Mal, my little brother. And so start crying, and they both start crying, and Hug is like, brother, my brother, you're alive. And he says, Mal, I've waited so long for this moment, and so I don't know how. We thought we saw him die, but we do know these pigs somehow are like immortal or have like regenerative ability, just like in season first. Season 1 of the anime, first half of the manga, when Hawk gets blasted by Hendrickson and dies, but comes back in small form and then grows fast. And maybe the same thing happened to him when he got roasted by Demon King. Who knows? I don't. But these pigs can do it all. And so he said, I'm so glad I got to see you again before I die. And he said, don't talk about dying. We've only just found each other. Are you sick or something? And he said, after the long battle against the Demon Lord, he was like, my body's a wreck. He's like, I may only have about 1,000,000 years left on me. And Hawk, story is like, that's plenty. And that's where the chapter ends, guys. So, kind of a fun, I'm tying up loose ends chapter. I'm not sure where we're going next week, but I'm assuming that we're going to tie up some more loose ends. I'm pretty sure it can't just end like this, guys. But let me know what you think, guys. I thought it was fun, thought it was cute, but I am disappointed with the last fight with Kath and some of the loose ends that have yet to be resolved. But yeah, I am hoping and I am holding off my final judgment until we get some final closure, guys. Of course, let me know what you think. Don't forget to share and subscribe, guys, so we can get that base built back to where we were, guys. And for right now, it's your boy Electric Jack. I'm unplugging, and as always, I'll see you guys later. Peace.